Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica. So today is going to be an exciting day. We're going to be starting our seeds. I'm a little bit late on that because I was hoping that my second order of petunias would come in, but it looks like they're in back order, so I really need to get these in and started because like I said, I'm a couple of weeks behind. But I just want to do a little overview of what I'm going to start today. And I got some petunias. These I picked up at Walmart. This is the first time I've done petunia seeds at Walmart, so I'm just curious to see how they've done. The other ones I believe I ordered from Harris or Johnny's. And then I'm going to try the lavender. I'm going to try both kinds of lavender. I picked these up at Walmart, so I want to just compare those. And then I will do my Impatience and Begonia seeds. So I have Impatience pink, Impatience white, and then I have Begonia seeds. I believe they're white, or they're pink. And these I got from Harris, so I'm going to plant these today. And then I'm going to do some of my spices, my cumin. I'll start those, my parsley, chives, and oregano. And I got all these from Johnny's. This is Echinacea that I just dried and kind of shook, and so I have lots of Echinacea seeds in here. It's a pretty pink, so I'm going to try to grow these and hopefully get a good result on these. I needed some tags, so I could have ordered them from Garden Supply, but I found these at the dollar store and they're not bad. They're only $1 and I think they come in with 10 of them. So they're kind of a little bit long because I did get the trays over here. So I clipped at the bottoms of them and I think that they'll work. Make sure that you label your seeds. Especially when you're taking them from one and transplanting them to another larger container as they get big. I fell short of that when I did my tomatoes, and I had various varieties and then transplanted them to bigger buckets, and I kind of lost sight of those. So it's very important to label your seeds so that you have a good idea of how much you have of each and where you need to plant them. So today we're just going to get started today. So I just have a bucket right here, and I already poured the soil in there. It's a starting seed soil. You can get any kind at all. Anything will do. I'm going to go to the store and get some vermiculite because vermiculite helps with the absorption and helps to germinate the seeds. I don't have any on hand, but I will spread some vermiculite on all of my my containers when I'm done. So that I won't show you today, but you just spread a nice little layer on that, and like I said, it's going to help to germinate that. I did get this set from Garden Supply, and we'll go up and show you that when we get all the planting done. So you're just going to grab a container, any sort of container that you have, and we're going to pre-moisten it. I've done it where I've just placed this in containers and moistened it, and it just takes a little bit longer. So you just want to moisten it, and then you just lay it right into your containers, and then you'll just dabble your seeds on top of it. So we're just going to kind of just pre-moisten this. You don't want it soggy wet, but you do want it wet enough so it's deep, so it's going to take a little bit. Okay, so here is this. These are the trays that come with the garden supply. So you have your drip tray, and then it comes with your flats, which I believe are 24 cells in each flat. So I'm able to put quite a bit in here. So I was very pleased about that. It comes in the 3 trays, so you can put quite a bit. So now I'm just going to fill up the cells. And what this does by pre-moistening it too is that you're pretty much going to be at your desired height. If you put it in dry and you wet it after you've placed your seeds, it's going to fall back down, and you're going to end up having to do more soil, and it won't be good if you've already placed in your seeds. So it's another good reason just to kind of dampen your soil before you get started. just goes a little bit faster. So we're gonna do the petunias first, and then we're just gonna cut them off. These are very small. With petunias, you just want to place the seeds right on the top. You do not want to bury these, and then you'll place your dome. These are very, very tiny seeds. See how tiny they are? So it's gonna be really hard for me to place like 1 or 2 seeds. So I'm just going to try to grab just a couple. A lot of times it's just feeling them in your hands. Okay, so these are the begonia seeds. So these are a little bit bigger, so a little bit easier to handle. You can see. Impatience next. I just got these trays all together. I'll take a look at these seeds. Okay. So these are how these seeds come in. So they look kind of the same size as maybe the petunias. A little bit bigger than the petunias. That's how the seeds look there, so I'm just going to drop. I'm just going to do a little overflow there. So these are the Those are the pink. I'm just gonna do a couple rows of the white. I'm going to do the lavender next. So I'll start with the Munson lavender. Take a look at these seeds here. It's the seeds of the lavender. So we're just going to place a little bit in here. So this is the oregano that I got from Johnny's. This is these are tiny. These are painful. All right, so I'm just gonna do 8 cells of each one. Next is the cumin. So, oh, these are nice seeds. Those are cumin seeds right there. So I'm just going to sprinkle a few on there. And then I'll thin them out as they grow. Just want to make sure that we get successful germination. Okay. Next is parsley. Oh, those aren't bad. Parsley seeds. There might be some waste, but I'd rather it have a little bit of waste than to be behind on planting. They weren't terribly expensive, so. Good. Last is chives. And that's how the chive seeds look. So not too bad. Be a little bit harder to see where you've placed them just because of the soil.
There you go.
So this is the Echinacea seeds. Not everything in here is a seed, but if it's like that, then there's a seed. So I'm just going to place a couple in each cell. I'm going to bury these just a little bit, and these are my own seeds. So now everything is placed. So what I'm going to do is just gently spray some water on the top of the surface of both of the flats, and then I'll place the domes on top of them. So. Okay, so I just want to go over an overview of the grow light system that, like I said, we did get this from Garden Supply. So basically these they come with the LED lights. One of ours didn't work, so that's on back order, so we're still waiting to get those. But they have the little, the chains here, and basically as you start your seedlings, you just lower the light close to it, and as they get bigger, you know, you're gonna, you'll raise it up. So it's got the three cable things for each one of the shelves, and then you have your lights here. So we'll turn those lights on, and that's how they look. So it's a really nice system. I really like it. It comes on wheels, so it rolls around. So that's really nice. You can move it around. So what I basically end up doing is I did a couple rows of chives, echinacea, some, and I didn't have enough of the space for all of my lavender, so I just did one row of one of the lavenders, and then the Munson lavender I end up doing more of that. So I got a couple rows of oregano, cumin, parsley. I have this whole flat of lavender along with this one. Impatience white, I got a couple of those, the Impatience pink. And then coming down, lots of petunias and begonias. So I've already sprayed them like you've seen, and now we're just gonna put the domes on top because they just need the light and the moisture for germination. Once they start to come up, then we can take the domes off. But until then, we're going to place the domes. And like I said, I will get some vermiculite to lock the moisture in, and I'll just sprinkle the vermiculite right on top of that, and I'll be getting that on later on today. So basically what the domes are, they just come like this, and then you're just gonna set them on top. All right, guys, so it's all done. I just placed all the domes on top with the vent plugs on. We just kind of lower down the rack. We'll kind of see how they do. But I'm very happy with it. I'm going to save the bottom one for tomatoes and peppers, and we're going to be planting those up shortly. So I'm very excited. I do like the system. I'm excited to see how it all turns out and how well it performs for me. So I hope you guys learned something new, and be sure that you subscribe and like my channel because I got a lot more videos coming up. All right, see you later. Bye.